Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Plus, set.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 45, right.
Pass play now. This one, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
No touch.
Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, no touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. Brought in. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. No touch.
It's Hurts once again. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
We'll hear from the pistol. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
It's a gain of 53 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here we go.
A 3rd down run with blue. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180. No touching.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on Brooks. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Former 1st-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Great.
Hurts now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They go play fake with Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
No touch.
Toss play to Barkley. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Great. Set. No touch.
They'll run it with Shipley. And he won't even come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They run the toss to Blue. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Black Ultra. Yellow, 22. Claws red. Black shot.
They'll motion Lamb right. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Ready.
And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this 3rd down. They need 7.
33. Yep, ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? To get him behind the line, that's going to bring up 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's able to drive that pile of backyard. That's not made by Donovan Ezeraku.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Ronald Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get close on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
50, green.
They send the tight end in motion. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
95.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. All right, short of the market for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass is caught by Blue. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Drop flat, first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Blue running to the right. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Ready. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Green jack. Let's go. 33. Yellow. Check. Cut.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Blaster. 6. Ready. Ready.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. From the red zone on first. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great, set. All right, no touch that. He's moving, boys, he's moving. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. No touch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts. That one caught by Smith. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
Great. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
1st and 10.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Great, set. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Great, set. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Cowboys.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hut.
A run once more with Blue. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle by Brian Burns. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 33. Hut. Set.
Again, it's Blue. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And less than a yard.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll manage only a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
At the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Got it.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go red.
Putting the tight end in motion.
35. Set, go.
On 2nd down, Blue. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys take a 10-3 lead.
Eagles 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Yeah, we'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
180, 180.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. On the run to the right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards. So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Now Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
They get 18 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
16-yard line.
Set. Now let me 180. Going silver, ready?
Now Hurts. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Crowd up, Yanni. Good. Set.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
73.
To throw is Hurts. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Great, set.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Great, set.
Hurt snap. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Ready?
This is blue. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
53.
Back to throw. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now. Cut.
They'll run with blue. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
Nolan Smith. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
A third down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, 63. Great, set. And anyone, eh?
Hurts. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Alpha. Great, set.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Teron Black. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Black 40. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
On the ball. Right, 97.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
On first down, here's Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Ready,
Brings
go.
up second and 12 at the 46-yard
Green
line.
Jack.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
Third and long.
Here we go.
They run straight ahead with Blue. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this would set the new standard, a 67-yard attempt. Does he have the distance? Yes, it is good. 1 yard better than Justin Tucker. A new record has been set. A 67-yard field goal. This taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Come, let's get him.
Hurts to the air on first down. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Here we go. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll look this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Yellow. Fourth punt.
He'll drop to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Down. 10 black.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Punt. Set.
A run with Blue. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go. 50. Green. Set. Cut.
That one swung out to Blue. Blue's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Good. Set. Delta.
On first down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, set, ready.
On the ground, it's Blue. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Snap, red.
First and 10 at the 14-yard
Red,
line.
spike, 60. Red.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Check, Blue, 32. Set, go.
On the handoff, Blue. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for at the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Good.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10
A gain there of 27 yards.
Oh, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey.
A first down throw for Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Hurts again. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
To the air again. Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Eagles. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
Eagles 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike. And give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
That's complete to Blue. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On the double. Green jack. Set hut. Black. 95. Hut.
They'll look to throw. Got a man. That's Tobin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain
A
of
big
32
play
yards.
for the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys
32 yards.
first down.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
52 blue, red, cycle. Black ultra. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick slant taken by Lamb. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Ready. Hut. 10 black. Set, go.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Their own 24-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 36 yards.
Let's go.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
63,
1st down
63,
and goal.
73, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set, hut. Set, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
From the 43. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Brings up
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
No touch up. 180, 180. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
180, 180. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 16 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 29.
Now it is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Crowd like yelling. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, take.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They're going to run it. This is Phil Moffa. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's up by Tolbert, right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Cowboys.
A gain of 11.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Black, 95. Set.
Handoff now to Moffa. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Cut, cut.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Ready, break.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboy first down.
Set, punt. 33, yellow.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. Set,
Running is Moffa. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd down and 8.
Black shot. Set, ready. Blue, 30, ready.
They'll drop to throw. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, blue, 50, green. Punt.
On the ground, here's Moffa, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go now. 45, white. Ready.
They'll go again with Moffa. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.